Hey there, and welcome to my channel. My name is Rob, and today I'm going to take you along with me to do some retail arbitrage shopping at Kohls. The goal with this is to find profitable items in order to sell on Amazon. My goal is to look for men's clearance, women's clearance, and even the kids clearance section clothing. I might look into the shoes if I have time. I do have about 13 Kohls in my area in a 50-mile radius or so. I never did actually check that to be for sure. But my goal here is to do 5 of these stores inside of 5 hours and make it home in a decent hour. So come along with me today and let's see what we can't find. All right, we've arrived at Kohls. Here it is. Might be able to see it. I don't know. The sun's kind of blurry. I do have a return kind of make here. Last week when I was up here, they said they were clearanced. Got home, realized I paid full price, so that's got to go back. So hang tight. We'll go check out the clearance rack and then go from there and just see what happens. Alrighty, so I'm going to start here in the men's clearance section. I come across this pair of Hagger pants right here. After a quick scan, I see that the buy box price is a little low based on what the clearance stickers has to say. Therefore, I passed on those. I'm going to continue to go ahead and just keep scanning. I scanned a pair of Dockers there, and I'm restricted in Dockers. Therefore, regardless of how good the price is, you won't be seeing me selling any Dockers at this current time. Another thing to note, I'm also gated in selling Lee jeans. I know that there's usually pretty good clearance stickers on those. However, I won't be able to get those. So here I come across this pair of Hagger pants. They are currently $24.50 on the clearance sticker. And at this point in time, I do have a discount with the store. I believe this one in particular is going to be a 35% off. And then I also have Kohls cash in order to spend. Therefore, I actually do buy this pair of pants for $14.91. And at the time of this video, I actually already sold for $49.50. Thus netting me $16.09 after fees with Amazon. Alright, so we're going to continue on to the next clearance rack here and continue to scan. I come across a couple pair of Hagger pants, and I noticed that the labels on these are covered up and that they're usually from an online order. This is kind of annoying because a lot of these pants maybe could sell very well, but without being able to actually access the UPC code, I will never know. So I'm thinking in the future I'm going to bring my Scotty peeler. That way I can pry up these labels just a little bit in order to get the UPC read. I think that will help to increase my chances of items in order to buy. As previously mentioned, I am gated in selling Dockers and Lee jeans as well as Dickies. It seems that there are some good prices there, but again, can't sell them, therefore I'm not going to end up wasting my time. There's another pair of Hagger pants, still not worthwhile in order from the buy box price, because I will likely lose money if I try to pick those up. Here you see me again trying to lift up that label in order to get a good scan in, just because I might be able to find profit with these. But at the same time, I did set a time limit of 5 hours, 5 stores. I'm trying to get in, get out as fast as possible while making the most of my time. Therefore, I don't want to spend a lot of my time peeling over labels in order to try to get some of these pants scanned. Alright, so here I have found another pair of Hagger pants. These pants are a size 46 by 34. Again, it is a rather large size of pants. But I'm going to go ahead and I will grab these, and at the time of the recording, which has only been about 2.5 weeks, these pants have yet to sell. Not too worried because there will come a time when these sell. So I will be looking forward to that. Okay, so I'm just gonna continue to keep looking. I do come across another pair of Hager pants. This time I cannot get that UPC label to scan, so I'm gonna kind of peel it up a little bit and see if I can't get that to scan. However, after a couple of seconds, I decide it's not worth my time and I'm gonna keep it moving. Probably should have went back for it. I don't know. Maybe could have sold the pants, maybe made a decent return on them, but at this point in time, I'll never know. Here on this other pair of pants, I was able to actually just catch the UPC under that label. Pants were good enough to sell, therefore I picked them up. Here we have another pair of pants. They're going to be a size 33 by 30, which is kind of more, it's a fit that a lot more people wear. It's kind of more common. However, these pants are going to actually run me $18.74 by the time I use my discount and I use my Kohls cash. So I still kind of, I'm thinking on it here. I did peel the label and I actually was able to get it. So these pants have already sold for $42.99 and I made a net profit of $6.86, which was a return on investment of 36.6%. And then here I have another pair of pants, and again, peeling those labels. These pants here I picked up for $18.74. They've already sold for $43.99, netting me $11.96 profit. A return on investment of 63.82%, which is pretty good, so I was pretty happy with this. Alrighty guys, we just left Kohls. These pants all gonna sell for $45 or more, minus some fees. I'm gonna make a ton of money here. So super excited, can't wait to see what these all come out to be. Alright, so I'm here at the next Kohls, and I go right to the men's clearance section, and I'm starting to scan here. I've kind of avoided the women's clearance section as I don't really find too many profitable items. I know they talk about Gloria Vanderbilt items, but I haven't wasted my time. You'll notice my left hand was touching those blue compression shorts from Under Armour. I didn't grab them for whatever reason. It's possible they didn't have a tag, but you'll come to watch later that I should have grabbed them because I would have made some profit. Oh well. So I'm just going to kind of continue to look around and see what I can't find. So here I have a Nike Polo. Looks like a pretty good price, so I'm going to go ahead and scan. And there's no listing, so got to leave them behind. Alright, this next pair of pants that comes in the screen, I buy for $16.34. I have them listed for $78.99, just undercutting Amazon's buy box of $80. I will profit $43 once they sell. Alright guys, we just walked out of Kohls, the second Kohls of the day. I bought one pair of pants. They were originally $27.50. I got them for $15.31 after my 20% off and my $8 in Kohls cash. I just looked, if I sell them at the current buy box price, which is $80, I'll make $43 profit on that pair of pants plus my $16 back with tax, 16 with tax. So heck yeah, let's go to the next Kohls. All right guys, the third Kohls of the day. We're gonna head on in here and see what else we can't find. So wish me luck. Alright, in order to avoid boring you all with going through the same clearance racks looking for pants from Hager, I decided to wander around the store, and it is here when I turn the corner I notice these yellow stickers with red stripes just glaring at me. They're these Under Armour compression shorts. I noticed that they are marked down to $18. Looks like they've had several markdowns and no one's bought them. They retail for $40, so I'm going to scan, check to see if I make any profit, which it shows I will make $10.80 per box. Here I've already sold this pair of compression shorts. I check another variety of shorts, and then sure enough, these, again, I'm going to make $10 here. They've already sold for 40 bucks. I'm going to just continue. I'm going to stack these boxes. Another $10 already in my pocket. And then we just continue. And you know, I noticed this one, the shorts, looks like somebody maybe returned them. I'm just gonna go ahead, take those home, refold them, put them back in the box, and see what happens. And then here I got another pair of pants, again sold already, $10 in my pocket. All right, here's a good one. This pair of compression shorts, they're $8.75. They sold for $40, thus making $20 for that box in particular. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn around, see that there's more clearance stickers. I find this Nike t-shirts here. I'm gonna go ahead and scan them and just see if they're worth anything. And unfortunately they are not at the current clearance sticker price. Therefore, I'm just gonna move on. And I do notice that there are other Nike compression shorts here. So I'm gonna go ahead and give these a scan. And these are currently $15 a piece, not worth my time at this price. I think if we had one more markdown and they took off another $5, I'd probably clear the shelf. So I might look to come back to this Kohls in the coming weeks. Alrighty, I turn the corner and I find these other compression shorts. These are actually marked down to $11.25. And I was selling these for $25 as these were the suggested retail price. For every pair I find, I make $5.28. Now you'll notice here that this pair of pants, this grayish silver ones that I just set up here, these buy box is actually $20. Not worth my time because I'll just break even, and I'm not looking to do that. So I'm looking to make some money. At $5.28, it's roughly 50% ROI. So here's a blue pair of pants that I previously noted that I would make some money with if I would have picked them up. So again, these have already sold. Another pair here, and I'm just gonna kind of take these, move these over. These probably have already sold. It's kind of hard going through all my orders, but they're all selling, needless to say. So rewatching this video, I noticed that I left some pairs on the bottom there, and I know for a fact I didn't grab them, so I might have to just come back to the store in order to get these and see if they were profitable. So again, these sold, another $5.28. All right, guys, I just got out of that Kohls. I was in there much longer than expected, but that's always a good thing. I did kind of come across a section of men's underwear, like kind of like sporting briefs, stuff from Under Armour. Those were like $5 profit a piece. In total, I spent $236 at this Kohls here. With my 20% off, I unfortunately only saved $6.60. Obviously, Kohls does not honor discounts for the big brands, Nike, Adidas, Under Armour. So all of my Hagger pants, Hagger brand pants, those are the only ones that got discounted. There was a couple other ones that Kohls kind of hid the UPC on. Therefore, I don't know how to check and see which ones, how to look them up basically. I have no idea. I'm also not taking the time because I'm on a mission. I am kind of collecting some Kohls cash. I made, I think, $20 or so for that trip there. And usually that's good for next week. So what I need to do is not go to all my Kohls, because I have about 7 Kohls in my area that I can go to. Because I can use them for next week. I'll just come back out and save some money there. So, all right, stay tuned. We got one more trip of Kohls to go to. All right, so I just kind of wanted to let you all know that, I'm sure you've noticed this handheld scanner in my hand. This is an eYoYo scanner. I purchased this off of Amazon right before I started going out for RA. I noticed that with the scanner, my battery life doesn't die near as fast as when I'm using the camera. So it also kind of makes things a little bit easier because you can kind of just point, you don't have to hold the camera up. This way you're not just going back and forth looking at the phone. I do probably need to find a better process for this, but I figured in due time I will continue to find something that works for me and that's a little bit better. Another thing I just wanted to point out is that when I was listing these pants on Amazon, I was staying below the suggested retail price or right at them. Some of the pants that I had, Amazon was on the listing for, and over the weeks of selling these, I noticed that Amazon had greatly dropped their price. Therefore, I dropped their price in order to match, in order to undercut them, get the buy box, and then my pants would sell, and then I would look back on and Amazon would jack the price back to what they were originally at with the suggested retail. Therefore, the coming weeks, I'm gonna go ahead and just hold my prices where they're at and not let Amazon play these games. Alrighty guys, so I just went through all my receipts, updated inventory labs, and I put everything in there at the lowest possible buy cost. So with that being said, my average sales rank is 90,686. There's like, I don't even know how many millions of clothes. So phenomenal sales rank. Total sales value, $1,156.76. This is what everything will sell for. Total buy cost, $393.39. I did have a little bit of an oopsie. I can't actually sell one pair of Under Armour briefs. It's these American flag looking ones. It only says I can sell them as collectible or used, so we'll try to return those. If not, I don't know, I'll donate them somewhere. Total net profit for those 29 items is $407.51. So I ended up going back to Kohls on Thursday evening once I got off of work. Two other Kohls that I had been to before but hadn't recently. From there, I wanted to let you know what I picked up. So let me show you. All right, so this is kind of the haul that I got. I got this pair of pants in the back I found for $4.40. I had 15% off, which got it to $3.74. I'm gonna look to list those for about $65. Picked up another pair of the same exact pants, a different size. I got those for $11. With my 15% off, brought it to $7.91. All these Under Armour briefs that you see right here, I paid $14.37 to $14.38 to $14.39 for all of those. I'm selling those for $40 a piece. I actually already sold one. It is on its way. I don't want to show you who it's going to, but it is heading out the door. I got these two other briefs here, this one and this one, and I paid $8.10 for those. And then also I got this pair of pants. Let's see, those pants ran for, I believe they were, after my 15% off, I got them for $18.70. And then this pair in the back, those are a JM Haggard brand, which a little bit better, I guess. Originally $25, 15% off, got it to $21.25. I will look to add all of these by the time I make the video, and I will let you know what the additional profits are. Again, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me. Give me a like, give me a comment, leave something in there for me to respond to. I look forward to continuing making these videos, just so you guys know you can get out there, go find some things. Can be anything. I was automatically ungated in Hager, so this is something that you probably can do right away. Just need to go look, spend some time sourcing. See y'all later.